Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff, and we're here at episode 104 of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode, we completed Darkness Returns, so we returned the skeleton key by taking the Pilgrim's Path, which we were then gifted with one of the three, like, Nightingale powers or something. Basically, it allows us, the one that we chose anyway, was one that would allow us, I think, once a day to become invisible for like 13 game minutes or something, I'm not sure. But like I said, I actually ended up doing a lot of these side jobs off screen to take us up to the next city quest, which is pretty much what we have left of the main Thieves Guild storyline. So obviously we got to do 125 of the city jobs anyway, and then enough to do all the main city jobs in Whiterun, Solitude, Markarth and Windhelm, I think, are the four that we need to do. And I think the one that I've got is Windhelm, so we need to speak to Delvin.
Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job requested. I haven't gotten anything like that in years.
So what's the special request?
Got word from Torsten Cruelty in Windhelm that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do.
Alright.
The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
Well, you just give me a job. Listen, calm down. Alright, so yeah, like I said, there are four of these. They're special jobs. It's not anything like the other jobs that Vex or Delvin will give us. And obviously this one is dealing with taking out a rival guild in Windhelm. So we'll do that. So the general plan, guys, for the probably next 4 episodes, including this one, is that we're going to start every episode by doing one of these quests. Then I'll fill up the rest of the episode by just doing some miscellaneous stuff. And then off screen I'll do another load of those jobs and then come back and, you know, we'll keep jumping in. But after that, once we've done all 125 jobs and then all of these like specific jobs, we'll then get the final main Thieves Guild thing, which allows us to become Guildmaster. And then after that, all that we have is there's a couple of miscellaneous quests, and then there's just the No Stone Unturned thing, so getting all the Stones of Berenzia. But anyway, hello.
Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Delvin Mallory said you had a job for me.
My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. They assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought.
I assure you it wasn't anyone from the guild.
No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks. I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine?
What happened to him?
Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know.
What exactly do you need me to do then?
Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process.
I assume it's something they took from Fiotli, I assume.
Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back.
Deal. Where do I begin?
The only name I have is Naranja. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer. The Cruel Seas...
Alright, never mind. Alright, so yeah, we've still got this quest that we've got to do, the Blood on the Ice. So I assume if we do something that... One of the jobs, if I can speak, if any of the jobs are relatively quick, this will probably be the first quest we come to finish this off, because it's probably one of the more interesting ones in the game. Let's go behind here. Hello, Naranyu.
Yes, can I help you with something?
I'm here about Fiotli. Or Fiotli, whatever.
Fiotli. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain.
Drop the act. I know you're involved in her death.
How dare you? You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
You might be a decent thief, but you're an awful actor.
I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea.
Oh,
what
come
you're
on.
speaking of.
Tell me everything or end up like Fjotley.
Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people.
I'm listening.
Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed.
Who's crazy?
It's a guild of Ultima thieves. They call themselves the Summerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
You mean he murders his marks?
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
How'd you get involved?
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
Tell me what... Sorry. Tell me where Linway's hiding.
If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fencers in Skyrim.
I'm not gonna kill you. That's not our way.
Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain.
What happened to Fjotley?
I don't know. Rumor has it she was murdered, butchered by a madman. I really try and stay out of such things. Thorsten might think Linway or myself are responsible for Fjotley's death, but I can assure you nothing could be further from the truth.
How long have you been in Windhelm?
Just got here from the Summerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim.
Are you treated as badly as the Dark Elves?
It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum.
Okay.
I'm sorry I misled you. Return when this is over, and we'll talk about my involvement in the Thieves Guild.
So yeah, obviously we already have two fences as part of the main storyline, which was we got Gullumai in Solitude, and we have, is it Malus Malicious? I can't remember what his name was, in Whiterun, or at least Honeybrew Meadery. And of course they act as fences for us. And what's he called? Enye, is it something like that, from Winterhold as well? So they're all fences, basically people who we can trade stolen items with. And each of these four quests has another contact in the four main cities to act as a fence. But obviously the main point of it from a story perspective is to increase the guild's presence in those cities. And obviously you might have picked up as well that the name of this gang being the Summerset Shadows obviously relates to the fact that they're Ultima and the main country, I guess, I think is still the appropriate term for them, is Summerset Isles, as Naranya just said, so that's all about. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Let's see, so right, this is where we need to go. So we're at Uttering Hills Cave, that's where we're at, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Let's get it done. I know that Linway, whatever the main guy's called, has a unique set of armor, so we're gonna have to make sure to remember to get that as well. Okie doke. Just keep an eye out for it. Anything suspicious or collectible worthy.
Is someone there?
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, much happier we're in our usual Archmage clothing now, especially like towards the end of that Thieves Guild thing with us wearing the Nightingale armour. It got annoying very quickly. The fact that I was running out of magicka like there was no tomorrow. So we should hopefully be reaching level 100 destruction pretty soon. So it's telling us to go that way, so we're going to go this way, obviously. It's just going to go back around. It's like, wait, you didn't see this coming, did you? Or did they both link up? I don't know, maybe. To see. Hello. These guys, you got nothing. You have nothing. You got lockpicks though, so I mean, that's something. Ooh, chest. Ebony ingots. Oh god, that brings back memories. Such far away memories of me grinding stuff out for that bloody house. Oh, how evil. So it's all conundrum ions in here, so. If you need conundrum, this is the place to go. Right. Ah, yes. I think this is coming close to the end of it, you know. That's Linway. Right, there's silver lockets. Take that. There we go. There's all Linway stuff. Like I said, it's all. I'm not sure if there's any like unique powers to it, but I know it's all obviously uniquely named. So at the very least, we'll collect it for that reason. Hey, oh, Linway's actually doing a decent job. Nice. You're actually safe from that one. Thank you. Undead. Undead geezer. Let's see, we searched you, didn't we? Alright. Keep your hair on. Don't need to harvest the pheasant. Ooh, I should have that. Don't think there's much else really around here. Oh, chest. Adept chest. Pah! What adept chest? Okay, I'll take all that. We have to sell it to the right person. Okay. Ooh, I'll take that. And that. Ingredients. Ingredients are good. Yes. I like ingredients. Destroy the Summerset Shadows banner. Yeah, we shall do that. Got mace etiquette. So 1 hand increase. Let's just wait for the thing to disappear so you can pause and read if you so desire. It's only 2 pages long. That's not bad. We have Azir Trajazari. Did we have a translation difference there? Have we switched to another language? Is it even a real language? Alright. So just pause and read. It's actually quite long, isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe it's got something to do with the Altma, seeing as this is like pretty much Altma Central. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, well, I'll come back to that in a second. Let's just check this room as well. Cabbage. Cabbage. Yeah, sure. Potion of brief visibility. Oh, I say, that could be useful. Yeah, so hang on. There you go, Belle. What do you call this? What do you call this? I'll be right back with you. First of frickin' all. First of bloody all. What? No, that's just incredibly annoying. Look at that. Doesn't even. That's disgusting. You know, that's disgusting. Bethesda. Disgusting. I'm joking. Calm down. I'm not that angry. Right. This will do for a thumbnail, I think. Let's just take down the HUD opacity to nil. So it's just... There we go. That'll do. And goodbye. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, Requiescat in Pace. Oh, actually, I'll see, this is actually pretty interesting. Oh. Hey, look at that, just disappearing textures. It's like it was never there to begin with. It's like no like trace of it whatsoever. Good, that's what I like to see. Okay, there's some stuff there. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, okay. This is fun, I guess. Let's yank all these chains. Nothing. 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 God damn it. Well, that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? Is that it? Is that everything? Oh, I thought it might be like a secret exit or something. One of these might have led us out. Ugh. Damn you. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's skadoodle. Wrap up this quest and Bob's thy uncle. Alright, just making sure that we've completely got everything. It looks like we've pretty much cleared out this place as well as we can do. So let's kaput. Alrighty. Right, now what? What are we doing? Turn to Torsten. Okay. Torsten Cruelty, I have avenged your daughter. Then we can obviously exchange stuff with our new fence as well. Hey, he's actually outside. That's actually ideal. Hello!
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside.
Yes, I know. I have Fjotley's
It's
locket.
honest. It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fjotley once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it.
Awesome.
An adventurer like you instead of a farmer. The cruel seas have been sailing.
So yeah, so there are certain... They won't all necessarily become fences. I think like sort of like a secondary character will become a fence. But the guy who you speak to will be the one who kind of becomes like a patron of the Thieves Guild in that particular area. So now that I think about it, I think the Windhelm and... Not Windhelm, the Solitude and Whiterun ones won't give you a fence from doing the city quest, because we already have them, but the other two will.
Let's see what you have for me today. Something simple to turn around for a profit, I trust.
How's business?
I've been setting up some open trading with Tonilia back at the guild in Riften, and it's proven to be quite profitable. There's been no word from the remnants of the Summerset Shadows, so I'm assuming you either eliminated all of them, or they've fled Skyrim. Everything seems to be working out nicely, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I give special rates to
Alright,
members of the guild.
let's see what we can get rid
Show
of.
me what you've got.
Get rid of those. Yes. No. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it looked like a... I don't know. Like a scrap of paper there. I'm sure it was a book. So yeah, so that, like I said, the next thing we're going to do is Blood on the Ice. What I'm actually going to do first, though, is return to the Thieves Guild, because once you start doing the city quest, some changes happen, and I want to keep you guys updated on what those changes are. Because I think it might actually trigger a cutscene once you return, and I obviously don't want you guys to miss that cutscene when I end up coming back to work on jobs. So yes, although you have to actually go into the main Ragged Flagon to see the change. I don't think I'll have any other jobs popping up, but we can always check as well, because I'm at least very close to the other ones.
Looking for work.
I finished that special Windhelm job.
Charleston was gratified the death of his daughter was avenged, and the heirloom was returned. At this very moment, he's laying the groundwork for the guild to re-establish itself in Windhelm. Burning that banner was a nice touch too. Should send a clear message to the Summerset Shadows that we're a force to be reckoned with. I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into the space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way.
Alright, he's not got any more unique quests yet, so like I said, we'll leave those out. But as you can see, we have a new sort of merchant in this place. There are, obviously, as you can see, there's the main entrance. There are a total of 4 of these and 4 special jobs, so, you know, work it out for yourself. But here's our first patron. I don't think it depends on which city you do they spawn in. I think they all just spawn in once you do 1, 2, 3, and 4, so...
I've got all sorts of weapons for the discerning marksman. What can I get you?
What do you got?
Take a look.
Let's have a look at what he sells. We're not going to buy anything, obviously. But obviously he's the sort of blacksmith, I guess. So you get like one of every type of merchant, really, in this place. So it's a good place to buy stuff. Alright, let's get out of there. So we've got about 10 minutes left of the episode, so I guess what we'll do is we will pick up on the blood and the ice thing. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish it off completely. But we'll at least try and do as much as we can. So if we can, well, we'll finish after doing this and the next quest, basically. Let's go to Windhelm. So this is infamous for being quite a glitchy quest, especially once you've done the Civil War, which is why I'm doing it beforehand. And also, the reason why I actually picked it up once we first discovered the thing had started was because, again, it is glitchy, and I wasn't sure if it might potentially deactivate if we left it, so... But it's an interesting one anyway, so let's get it out of the way. Don't want to miss it.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Oh.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Alright.
You think I need to send Bolgraf astray?
Get assistance from Yoli, fellow.
If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here, cold as at Morrow, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Okay, thanks for that. I do know that that particular objective can be glitchy, and quite a few people, once they've done this quest, will realise that the grey little box, obviously showing that the objective is completed, often won't be for this one. Now, I do believe that's patched by the unofficial Skyrim patch, which I do have installed, so hopefully we won't have that issue, but we'll see. Examine the crime scene.
Maybe you haven't heard, but the Thieves Guild is back. Windhelm is their city now, if you catch my meaning.
Your leaf has granted me permission to aid in the investigation.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Okay. Creepy. Still tell me to examine the crime scene. Unless this just leads from the blood marks. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Right, we'll talk to Helgrid first, seeing as the Hall of the Dead's right here. So we might as well. Let's see. I'm not going to steal anything, obviously. This is practically, I mean, it's not exactly, but it is sort of a home. So I don't want to steal anything, especially from the dead place. Come on, let's be honest. Although, I don't want to see if there's any dead bodies. And I mean of actual NPCs, not just like generic ones. I don't think there is. I think they are just generic at this point. Well, at least they'll get discovered on our map anyway. No, there's no coffins or anything anywhere, is there? So we've checked the place out. Alright, Helgrid, hello.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here.
Thank you, Sherlock.
I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
So, the body?
Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Susanna the Wicked. Yeah, she has quite a lot of messing about been done with the body, isn't it? This isn't your ordinary murder, is it? Someone's been tampering with the body. And that Helgrade is a little crazy, if you ask me. Just too crazy. Alright, let's follow that blood trail.
If it's better board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got more.
Get access to hear him. I think this is the point where you can speak to Yarleaf, and that's when you get the key, and then that's where it's like, oh, you've got your assistance. I don't know. Obviously, if you want, and we could probably do it if we wanted to, just crack it with a master lock, but...
Hey, watch it.
I know that we can get the key from Yarleaf, I think. Or maybe he gives us information or something, I don't know.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
How do I get in to hear him?
Frigga Shatter-shield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Well,
Travel safely. It's dangerous now.
He knows that.
thank you. So obviously that didn't satisfy the objective, but fine. Be like that. Okie doke. So we need to speak to Tova Shatter-shield. If we can have her see her anywhere about. I don't know. I don't know who Tova Shatter-shield is, so well, that's the Shatter-shield house, but I don't think breaking down asking for a key is gonna do much. I don't know where she's gonna be though, so I guess we should just try like the main hall area. Not hall area, I'm gonna like, oh, who's this? Is that Tova? Hey, that's Viola. I don't need no Viola, I need a Tova. Give me a Tova. Tova, 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 Tova. Where the hell is everybody? Oh, it's still early days yet, that's probably why. That's why no one's wandering around. Okay, can only go, food, no scene, Shatter-shield, no scene.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
So we still need a Tova. Tova. Hello? Knock knock. This woman! Where is she? Shatter-shield, where the hell are you? I need to ask you for your key. Oh, she is in the house. Okay. If I actually follow the objective marker, it might actually tell me where I need to go. Okay, well, technically I'm not breaking in, you left the door open, so... Okay. Hello.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate a house, but I'll need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Well, thank you. Thank you kindly. Well, that was easier. Now to bring to a master-leveled bloody house. Alright. Look for clues. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Beware the Butcher. Beware the Butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the Western people. Don't become the next victim. See Violet Giordano if you spot any suspicious behaviour. Butcher's Journal Part 1. The puns are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh and blood, but thus far good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up just at the wrong moment and I had to turn around, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt with the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons, worth the effort tonight. Ugh, creepy. Alright. From the dust, these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Bloody hell, alright. Bit of a state. Let's see. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Oh, hello. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's disgusting. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Alright, so we've got the journals butchered part 2. This isn't too long. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 buckets full of blood, Nord preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting, star scrying to the edge of the ice mind, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under more skillful hands. Translation from Altmer text as interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed by Altmer provenance and authority unknown. Soon. Soon. Okay, well this is a hell of a creepy place, isn't it? What's this one? This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Okay, nothing really interesting there. This shelf is filled with more of those butcher flies from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Ooh, strange amulet. Fork and the cues from here. Is that it? Is that everything? I'll carry on checking stuff. These haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Ew. That's not nice. That's disgusting. Right, so what about upstairs? There's nothing upstairs? No clues upstairs? The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Well, I think any chair on a bed is kind of odd. Can't say I've ever things like, oh, you know what, that's just a regular old chair and a bed. But, hey-ho, to each their own. There doesn't seem to be much up here, is there? Everything's just kind of turned over, isn't it? Alright, well, we've got everything we can out of hearing. So we can follow up on our lead. But that's something that we're not going to be doing. We're going to leave the episode off here. We're at 35 minutes, so we should probably... yeah. So yeah, obviously, just like last time, guys, I'm going to go back to the Thieves Guild and I'm going to start working on those jobs until we get the next special assignment. The first thing we'll do next episode is we shall do that special assignment, and then, you know, once we have free time, we shall probably finish up Blood on the Ice. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. We'll see you guys episode 105.
Everything changes.